The symphony of birds in the forest, nature's most enchanting performers. In the heart of the forest, where sunlight filters through towering canopies and the air is thick with the scent of damp earth, a symphony unfolds each day. It is not orchestrated by human hands, but by the birds, nature's most enchanting performers. From the vibrant parrots to the delicate sparrows, each bird plays a role in this harmonious ballet of life. As we explore their world, we begin to understand not just their beauty, but their profound importance in maintaining the forest's delicate balance. Birds are the forest messengers. As they flit between branches, they spread the seeds of trees and plants, ensuring the continuation of the forest cycle. Parrots, with their bright plumage, carry the seeds of tropical fruits in their beaks, sowing the future of the trees they call home. Without them, many species of trees would struggle to survive, and the forest would slowly lose its richness and diversity. Sparrows, on the other hand, are the unsung heroes of pest control. With their keen eyes and quick movements, they dart between leaves, hunting insects that might otherwise damage the forest flora. Their small size belies their great contribution, as they tirelessly protect the greenery that sustains so much life within the forest. Then there are the songbirds. Their melodies fill the forest with a sense of peace, a reminder of nature's tranquility. But these songs are not just for our pleasure. They serve as communication between the birds, calls of love, warnings of danger, and signals to their flock. The forest without the songs of birds would feel eerily silent, as if the very soul of the woods had been stilled. Beyond their immediate roles in the ecosystem, birds inspire awe with their beauty and grace. The parrots, with their brilliant greens, reds, and blues, bring splashes of color to the emerald sea of the forest. Each flash of their wings is like a brushstroke on nature's canvas, a reminder of the vibrancy of life. The sparrows, though more modest in appearance, embody the quiet elegance of simplicity. Together, these creatures create a visual spectacle that rivals any work of art. As we walk through the forest, listening to the rustle of wings and the soft calls that echo through the trees, we are reminded of the deep connection between birds and the land they inhabit. They are not mere residents of the forest. They are its lifeblood, its caretakers, and its protectors. Their presence ensures that the forest remains a sanctuary, not just for them, but for all creatures that depend on it. So the next time you step into a forest, take a moment to pause and listen. Watch the birds as they go about their day, flying, singing, and nurturing the world around them. In their movements, you will find the essence of the forest itself, alive, thriving, and beautiful. Without birds, the forest would lose its song, its color, and its soul. This is the magic of birds in the forest, an endless dance of life that invites us to witness, appreciate, and protect. In the heart of the wild, where trees stretch their limbs toward the sky and the sun's rays dance between the emerald leaves, a symphony begins. This is no ordinary orchestra, for it is composed of the forest's most vibrant and essential creatures: birds, parrots, sparrows, and countless others. Their melodies and movements intertwine to form a delicate balance in nature's grand performance. In this enchanted space, birds are more than just fleeting flashes of color or echoes of sweet song. They are the keepers of the forest, the lifeblood of ecosystems, and guardians of the fragile web of life. To observe them is to witness beauty in its purest form and to understand the profound importance they hold in maintaining the delicate harmony of the natural world. Imagine the morning mist lifting from the forest floor, the sun rising and casting golden light through the leaves. Suddenly, the air comes alive with the chatter of parrots, their vivid plumage shining like jewels against the green backdrop. Parrots are more than a feast for the eyes. They are nature's gardeners, responsible for spreading seeds as they feast on fruits. These bright and intelligent birds move through the trees with purpose, scattering seeds far and wide, ensuring the birth of new trees and plants that sustain life within the forest. Without them, many of the vibrant trees and plants that create the forest's splendor might fade away, for parrots are the silent architects of its future. Alongside them, flitting through the lower branches and underbrush, are the sparrows, Modest in their appearance, yet mighty in their purpose, sparrows serve as the forest's pest control. With sharp eyes and nimble wings, they hunt down insects that would otherwise gnaw away at the leaves and stems of young plants, protecting the forest's greenery. Each sparrow, though small, plays a colossal role in preserving the health of the ecosystem. Without their diligent work, the forest would fall prey to an army of pests, unraveling the vibrant greenery that shelters so many other forms of life. And then there is the forest choir, the songbirds. Their voices rise with the dawn, filling the air with melodies that carry a sense of peace and timelessness. These songs are not merely for our enjoyment, they are vital to the birds themselves. Through their songs, birds communicate, sending messages of love, warning, and territory. A bird's song is a language of survival, and without it, the forest would lose not only its sound, but a crucial method by which life continues to thrive within its borders. The chorus of chirps and calls that fills the forest is a reminder of nature's resilience, of life that continues against all odds. But birds do not just serve practical roles in the forest. They bring a sense of wonder and beauty that few other creatures can. The parrots, with their rainbow-hued feathers, bring life to the dense, verdant surroundings. Their vibrant greens, yellows, and reds shine like jewels in the canopy, a splash of color in the deep greens of the forest. When they take flight, they transform the landscape into a moving painting, where color and motion blend to create a masterpiece that no human artist could replicate. Meanwhile, the sparrows, with their earth-toned feathers and delicate frames, embody simplicity and grace. They are quiet but constant reminders that beauty can be found in the smallest, most unassuming of places. Birds are the forest's pulse, the breath that keeps it alive.
The importance of birds in climate regulation and the impact of modernization and deforestation. Birds have long been admired for their grace, beauty, and melodic songs. Yet, beyond their aesthetic appeal, they play an indispensable role in maintaining the delicate balance of our planet's ecosystems, which has direct implications for climate regulation. From seed dispersal and pollination to pest control and nutrient cycling, birds contribute to processes that help sustain healthy environments and stabilize global climates. Unfortunately, the forces of modernization, industrialization, and deforestation are having a devastating impact on bird populations and the ecosystems they help maintain, threatening the balance of life on Earth. Birds as key players in climate regulation. The role of birds in ecosystems is multifaceted, and their presence directly influences climate stability in several ways. 1. Seed dispersal. One of the most critical contributions of birds to the environment is seed dispersal. Species like parrots, pigeons, toucans, and hornbills consume fruits and berries, then travel across large distances, depositing seeds in new locations through their droppings. This helps ensure the regeneration of forests and plant species diversity. Forests, in turn, play a crucial role in absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. By storing carbon in their biomass, forests act as natural carbon sinks, mitigating the impact of climate change. Without birds dispersing seeds, forest regeneration would slow, leading to deforestation and a diminished ability of these ecosystems to sequester carbon. 2. Pollination. Many bird species, such as hummingbirds, sunbirds, and honeyeaters, act as pollinators. They move from flower to flower, feeding on nectar and inadvertently transferring pollen. Pollination is essential for the reproduction of many plants, especially in tropical ecosystems. The plants that birds pollinate contribute to the absorption of carbon dioxide and the release of oxygen, both vital processes in regulating the Earth's atmosphere. If bird pollinators were to disappear, it would lead to a decline in plant reproduction, resulting in fewer forests and vegetation to regulate climate. 3. Pest control. Birds such as owls, hawks, and insectivorous species like swallows and woodpeckers help control the population of insects and rodents. This natural pest control mechanism prevents an overabundance of herbivorous insects that could devastate plant life. Healthy vegetation plays a critical role in carbon sequestration, and by keeping pest populations in check, birds indirectly help maintain the health and function of ecosystems, ensuring they continue to contribute to climate regulation. 4. Nutrient cycling. Birds also contribute to the cycling of nutrients within ecosystems. As birds consume plants and animals and redistribute nutrients through their droppings, they help fertilize the soil. This nutrient cycling supports plant growth and forest health. Forests and other vegetated areas, in turn, act as buffers against climate change by capturing atmospheric carbon and regulating weather patterns. The impact of modernization on birds and climate. Modernization and industrialization have dramatically altered the natural world, and birds have been particularly affected by these changes. The construction of cities, roads, and infrastructure, combined with agricultural expansion, has led to widespread habitat destruction, leaving birds with fewer places to live, feed, and reproduce. 1. Urbanization and industrialization. As cities expand and industrial activities intensify, natural habitats are being transformed into concrete jungles. Many bird species lose their nesting sites, feeding grounds, and migratory corridors. In addition, industrial pollution contaminates water sources and poisons birds through toxins, pesticides, and chemicals. The rapid loss of bird habitats has a cascading effect on ecosystems. Without birds to disperse seeds, pollinate plants, and control pests, entire ecosystems begin to collapse, reducing their ability to sequester carbon and regulate the climate. 2. Deforestation. Perhaps the most significant threat to bird populations and ecosystems is deforestation. Forests are being cleared at an alarming rate to make way for agriculture, logging, mining, and urban development. As forests are destroyed, birds lose their homes, and ecosystems lose the carbon sequestering capacity that forests provide. The Amazon rainforest, often referred to as the lungs of the earth, is a prime example. Home to thousands of bird species, the Amazon plays a key role in regulating the global climate by absorbing vast amounts of carbon. However, deforestation for cattle ranching, soybean farming, and logging is reducing the forest's ability to perform this vital function. The loss of bird species due to deforestation disrupts the forest's ecological processes, such as seed dispersal and nutrient cycling, further accelerating the degradation of the environment. 3. Climate change feedback loop. As birds lose their habitats and ecosystems deteriorate, a dangerous feedback loop is created. Forest loss and ecosystem degradation reduce the Earth's capacity to absorb carbon, leading to increased levels of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. As a result, climate change accelerates, causing extreme weather events such as droughts, floods, and storms, which further threaten bird species and their habitats. Birds that are sensitive to temperature changes and shifting seasons, such as migratory species, face increased challenges in finding food and nesting sites as their traditional patterns are disrupted by climate change. Deforestation and agriculture. Modern agricultural practices, especially monoculture farming and the extensive use of pesticides, have also taken a toll on bird populations. Large-scale farming reduces biodiversity and destroys natural habitats, leaving little room for birds to thrive. Pesticides and herbicides not only kill insects, which many birds rely on for food, but also poison birds directly. This not only threatens the survival of bird species but also disrupts the ecological roles they play in maintaining a balanced ecosystem.